All right, welcome to another episode of Fat, Funny, and Friends. Today, I got the Off Experience podcast with us, all the way from first international guest.
Okay, all right.
Okay, we'll take that. That's fine.
Coming straight from the Bronx. How was your flight?
The flight was good, like a couple of turbulence, but you know, the meal was good in the flight, but it was good. Overall, it was good.
Good. We no peanuts. No.
Yeah, right.
Actually, I did have some on the way.
Peanuts
from the studio.
Oh, that's crazy.
So yeah, shout out to that airline off experience, yo.
So I'm gonna chop it up and talk about some topics. I was really like, damn, what we gonna talk about? Because you know, we do like current events. I'm like, but damn, when I watch that show, they be saying some deep shit. Now I gotta try to get deep. I try to do, and I said, fuck that. We just gonna talk about what I'm used to talking about. We'll be all right.
Yeah, bro. Nah, we can talk about
it. Natural.
But first, I want to talk about one. How did y'all find me?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, wow, that's a great question. Actually popped up on one of our explore pages, and then like how it's
moving.
Yeah,
exactly, and like just like how like the podcast industry is moving right now. You know, like we see a lot of podcasters from everywhere, from Connecticut, from Massachusetts. So it's like, you know, why not reach out and just let's all work together.
I like the idea of a tour too, but I said, damn, they went 4 hours. I don't think I'm ready for that. We could have did this on Zoom.
No, it's just that Zoom is not. It's not natural.
Yeah, it's not like I don't feel too
original. We like the originality of conversation.
Yeah, like right now, this right here would never felt like
You know what I'm saying? This is the Bronx here, but Massachusetts.
You're right.
Nah, but one day I'm out because I like the idea of y'all doing a tour. I want to do that one day.
Yeah.
But right now, nah. All right, so just get into bed. Let's talk about background. How did y'all start a podcast? Like, because I know everybody just wake up one day, let's do a pod. And they don't know the work you guys put behind it, the dedication, the days you don't want to do this shit no more. Because it's like, damn.
Right,
the episode you think gonna pop don't. Like,
that's a fact. I mean, we go through that. But we started when I was driving on the FDR drive. That's
I love when you start that story. Every time I was driving on the FDR.
I was driving on the FDR drive. I want y'all to envision this. You know what I'm saying? FDR drive is a highway, a little something on the Bronx. I mean, in Manhattan.
Yeah.
And I was having a conversation with him. I called him on the phone. We were chopping it up, talking for like about 45 minutes about, you know, certain vulnerabilities of a man and certain things that men can't really do because they'll get looked at a certain way. So, you know, we spoke for a good minute, realizing that we're talking about men's situation here, right? And then my wife is sitting passenger side of me in the car, so she's looking at me like, yeah, whatever. But then again, I told him, I think we should start a podcast, bro. We're sitting here for 45 minutes, let's do something. Next thing you know, he ends up buying all the equipment on Amazon, and he tells me, I got all the equipment. And Murder She Wrote from there.
I like that idea.
Yeah, well.
Because you're right, we don't get to sit around and talk about shit. And then I like it because a lot of people couldn't do it, and a lot of people like, I can't do it because I don't take shit serious. So I make jokes about a lot of shit. So people know not to come with me nothing serious because 10 minutes later we laugh and we forgot we supposed to be crying and shit. So I'm not the person, but I like pods like that because we get into it sometimes, but like all the people I have on my pod, we end up turning shit into jokes. So like, like a upbeat, fun
which
pod.
Which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool to do that too because you do need that. That's a balance that you know you gotta have. If not, then it's.
But I like real shit happens and we need to talk about it. And a lot of times men are scared to talk about because you tell some pussy like, damn, that hurt my feelings.
Why are we so judging, bro? Like I thought we could speak to each other. Right?
This is crazy.
And then if you get a comfortable environment, men will talk to each other because niggas like everybody want to be so hard. Like, bro,
there's no reason to.
What you going to church? Like, come on now.
There's no reason for that,
there's
man.
No reason at all.
Like, what do you gain from that, right? Like, that's the whole thing that we try to do. Like, what do you gain from that?
Right. Life is so hard. There's no way you that tough and no got together that much.
Exactly. And like, you know what it is? Somebody is always tougher than you. So it's like, wow, bro.
How tough are you gonna be?
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, if you think you're the toughest, bro, just come on, bro.
And plus, it's exhausting, bro, being tough.
Yeah,
it takes a lot of energy, bro.
Yeah,
it takes a lot of energy. You might want to just chill one day, but you know you got to put this persona out, like, I'm
crunch time,
bro.
I
Chill
hate
out,
being
bro.
around like the hard ass nigga. Like, nigga, I know that joke was funny. You want to
lighten up, man.
Come on,
to be honest, I hate being around people like that. Like, bro, loosen up, bro. Come on,
bro. Life's so hard. I want to laugh and have fun as much as possible. That's how I look at it. So, like, shit, I get, you about to get evicted, but right now you got somewhere to live. Let's enjoy it. Like,
exactly.
Ain't nothing you can do about it now. We worry about that tomorrow. Like, we can't stress about shit we can't change.
Exactly.
Definitely with you on that one.
For real.
All right, so what's the relationship to all of y'all? Because I know I was watching another pod. It was like you the father, you the uncle, you the cousin, or something like that.
Well, that's my son. He's my son. I mean, that's my. He's my son. That's my
Yeah,
cousin.
You
Well,
just
that's
father
cool.
all the time, or you just met him? Type
Yeah.
father? Did he just meet like you was in his life the whole time?
Nah, He said we rekindle later on.
You just met him like right now.
Just met.
Hey, long lost son. Hey, what's up, buddy? You want to start a pod?
Nah, like to be honest, like we always been together. Like we used to I used to be in this league called Adnan Sports, right? And it was a basketball league because I used to play basketball, and we was always like into every venture together. So as basketball, both of them was my coaches at one point. And then now, fast forward to now, now we starting this podcast, and it's like, the connection is already there, the chemistry is already there. So we flow through things easily.
Yeah.
So how's it like working with your father? 'Cause I know I wouldn't be able to work with my father. Like they hate everything I do. I'm just a big ass joke.
I mean, like it's cool because like I said, it's the connection is already there. So it's not like we always see each other every day. So it's real easy.
So we've been with each other almost every day, like since kids. So it's like.
Nigga said, "This is my son. I did
Yeah,
have
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like a different generation. Like you say your parents and all that. Like your parents got to be in a different generation than you were. Right?
Old shit. So,
That's why. So they're not gonna relate to the certain things you do, right? Which I've been outside. Like you know what I'm saying. So it's like we understand what it is, right? So. Yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah, they basically raised each other. If you really think about it.
I was about to say, how old are you? You don't look that like you look like you his brother, honestly.
Yeah, but we get that all the time.
See, my oldest brother is 50, so that's crazy.
Yeah, for fact. So you're right about that. What you just said, like we pretty much raised each other. Had it when I was 18.
Oh, so see, that's crazy. My oldest brother 50, you 41. What you 24, 25?
Yeah, 23.
Yeah.
34?
I'm 36.
Wow, I almost got it right.
He was hitting.
That was a good guess. Word. That was close.
He was hitting.
All right, so what are some topics y'all cover on y'all pod?
No, we covered a lot of topics. So like when it comes to our guests, right, we want to make sure that the horizons, is very expanded. So we have people from, mental health, from we like people that do community work. They also have their own restaurant. So it's very, general. Like anybody could come up, but like it's in our name, it's off experience. So we like to really resonate with the person's experiences and then how they got to that point where they at now.
Facts.
How long y'all been podding? I feel like y'all started and just took off. Like y'all been going like 100 episodes in.
Close.
2 years. No, 2 years. We started 23. We started. No, top of 23.
It started
23, yeah.
Yeah, so the idea came about in 2022.
Like
2022.
October around there.
Yeah.
Then we did a couple of like you said, we bought the stuff. You know what I mean? Honestly, we ain't even know. Yo, crazy shit is like we did conversate about that, but we didn't even know what we was getting into. Like, let's just get the stuff and we just rock with it. And it started like that, but as everything else expands and it grows, right?
This shit is hard. People don't get this is the easy part. You sit here,
this is the fun part.
Yeah, this is the easy part.
You know what I'm saying? It's the beautiful part. It's the conversation. After when you leave here, you got to go work. You know what I'm saying, right?
You got to promote because you want this shit to pop. You got to put the work in.
You got to put the work in. You feel me? So we didn't know anything, but we just went, and it expanded to something more. Like he said. Just to share different stories, different people experiences, right? Because again, everybody got a story. You know what I'm saying? Like
some people lie and say they don't, but everybody got.
You know what I'm saying? Like people can lie to themselves all they want. It is what it is, but you're not who you are today based on just because you put out you were just born today. Like you put all that. So what's your story? Like what can resonate to the audience, right? What you're going through or what you've been through and where you at right now, right? Because somebody's going to resonate with it. Somebody's going to listen like, oh, damn, I'm not the only one. Boom. So like he said, it's expanded broadly to comedians, like you said, it was funny. We had comedians because again, we don't want to feel like it's just one-dimensional type stuff. Right. It's just all around. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's pretty much, like you said, it's on our name, Off Experience.
Yeah, which is funny about the name is that we originally wanted to name it Living Off Experience. Yeah. But one of the greatest rap groups in New York City, The Lox, is named living off experience. So we was like, nah, we can't do that.
You just taught me some shit.
But
One of the projects or something. I didn't know that was like.
then we realized that they also have a podcast, something like that, called Living Off Experience. And we wiped off living and we just named it Off Experience, and then Murder She Wrote from there. And that's where we are right now. Yeah.
All right. So what's everybody role in the pod? Like, who does what to make sure every week we got a product out?
Wow.
All right. Well, listen.
So as far as like Instagram, everyone runs the Instagram. YouTube is my department. Josh right here, Jay Confident, he does the audio part, and we all do the editing. You know, whatever we want to post with the reels. And what else? And we got TikTok too. TikTok, that's Josh's part. And like we really just like what we do. We really just do meetings, and every week we do meetings, and we just go over like, yo, we gotta do this. Yeah, we gotta handle the emails. We gotta handle whatever. Yeah, CRM.
We wear many hats, man.
Yeah,
many hats,
everything.
Bro. So like he said, it's like he does the Instagram. I mean, we all do Instagram, like I said, TikTok, audio. You know what I mean? So we can have a base of what we need to do, what we have to do, just to be clear on things, right? Like I said, Instagram, YouTube. Like, so I'll do that. Me and him will do the editing. You know what I mean? Like, and then we'll edit that clips and put them out. And then, you know, financing, everything else that comes with that, right? Like, we're buying equipment or
this shit costs money.
And let them know. Let them know.
They hit you. I want to be on your show. Okay,
Oh
but
my
like,
God.
let them know.
your costs like this.
Yeah, it does.
A lot of
that's a
people,
fact.
a lot of people fail to realize that time is money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if our time doesn't fit your criteria, then I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have
we
to wait a
can't
little
grow
bit.
from each other. What am I?
Right.
It's fucked up to say, but right now I can't just have you up here because I want to have
Right,
you up here.
right,
I
Pretty much.
You gotta make sense.
So like,
You gotta make sense.
Yeah, you gotta make sense. And that's a fact.
Yeah, and even though our podcast is named Off Experience, we just want to let people know it's not because you just have a story. Like, what did you learn from your story? What
Right.
did you build from your story?
Or what somebody else gonna take from the
Yeah,
story. Like,
exactly.
right.
How can somebody be like, you know what? I know such and such went through this. If they can go through that, I can.
Like,
go
you
through
celebrate triumphs and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, like you said, you can't just, Joshua, you know, he came out of jail, but he's still doing the same thing, bro. Like, I mean,
You
what
know,
are we talking about?
You got court tomorrow. You going
got
back?
court. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
Facts.
come on, man. Like, what are we learning from that?
Seriously.
We're doing a disservice to our audience if we have things like that, right?
I don't
So,
want that. I'm sorry, I don't want that because people like do that type of stuff. Oh, I just came out of prison. I'm still doing the street thing now. I'm gonna call you a Peter Pan, bro. You still living a child life. Sorry,
That's
bro.
that Peter Pan syndrome
That's a
right
Peter
there.
Pan
Yeah,
syndrome
for
right
real.
there. I'm gonna always be a
Facts.
kid, regardless of what
Yeah,
it
for
is.
real.
You know what I'm
facts,
saying?
man. But like I said, we need more of that because, again, there's too much negativity out in the world, bro. Like,
Facts.
you walk outside, bro, like, negativity slap you in the face everywhere you walk to.
Yeah.
But where's the positive shit at? You know what I'm saying? Who's telling you positive stuff?
Right.
Who's calling you, you affirmations, bro? All right, let's get it in, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
not like
who-
affirmations. You text a motherfucker something. What, you being weird?
Yeah.
No,
right,
bro,
right,
like, what? Like,
I seen your Instagram post. Nigga, you going through something.
Facts,
Trying to
bro.
send some motivation.
Yo,
Just send some love, bro.
Delete my message. Fuck that.
yo, that
That's when you
matter of
know.
fact, unsend.
Yo, that's when you
for
know,
real.
yo, never again, bro.
Right.
Like, seriously.
Nah, right.
No,
I
I
can't,
can't, bro. Like,
I can't even spread positivity now without getting a question about it.
Yo,
I feel like
bro.
people not used to,
But it's
especially like
weird.
the
It feels
urban
weird.
community. They not
Yeah,
used
yeah.
to nothing positive. They want you, bro. Let's go rob. No, why am I
Yeah,
robbing
yeah.
Joe? What the
Yo,
fuck?
Right,
bro.
right. There's
It
no
just
reason
feels
to.
weird to them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no
Something
reason
new. Like again, look, you doing this pod, right? Guess what? I don't know.
You good? Yeah,
Oh, you go. Oh, my fault.
No, it's
Yo,
recorded,
like
yeah.
you doing the pod, right? You literally got to put the time in, right? You got to have your
Mm-hmm.
mindset on some positive shit to really make all this grow.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Because
And
if you got
gonna
time for
I got work
negativity,
too.
you got
Like,
work.
yeah,
You feel me? Like,
Exactly.
So you got to wrap your mind around like, yo, I got to stay focused. And when you stay focused, positivity just sits there. You ain't got time to go no negative
don't
shit
have-
or be
yeah.
around nobody else, bro. That's when they be like, yo, damn, you don't even come around no
You
more.
think
no
you
that shit.
better than people?
Yeah,
No.
bro. Like,
That part.
I ain't got time,
I
bro.
don't got
Like,
time.
Yeah.
And the time I got for myself, I'm not worried about the shit you talked to me last week about, and I told you what you should
Come
do.
on, bro.
For real.
Come on,
You
man.
stuck
We
in the same
talking about the
situation.
same shit about what we talking about from fucking 2 years ago, bro. Why are we talking about the same thing, dogs? Like,
How you want to start the pod, but
Yeah.
you don't come to the studio with me. Like,
yo,
just come,
for
yo,
real.
you
sit
feel
this here. Like you just
That's
open
it.
up your
Learn
mouth and see if
something.
this is what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Pretty
Like,
much, man.
Some
Like,
people just be contradicting themselves. Like,
nah, it's just
Or talking just to talk.
yeah,
too.
just talking
people
just to
think it's
talk,
just-
to make it sound good.
yeah. The thing is
Yeah.
that they think that it's easy. Just sit here. Oh, talking
Bro,
about we
it's
talking
not-
shit
it's
right
not,
now.
though.
Yeah.
I thought I talk a lot, so I thought this shit gonna be easy. To the first episode, you hit play, and it's like, damn, start it over.
We had like 15, like I ain't gonna say 15, that's exaggerating, but we had a few runs like before we even put a clip out, and our shit was like 14 minutes just announcing what our pod's gonna be about. And I swear, man, if I play the audio for you, bro, like I'll play for you later on, like all you hear is. Because my whole intro is like, yeah, peace, bless, love, give thanks to that man above, right? So you hear my voices, yeah, peace,
like
bless,
it's
And it's your
love.
first time hearing your voice, like, oh, that's me?
That shit crazy. I was like,
yeah.
I said it, so I was like, yo, this is so crazy,
This
bro.
motherfucker's like,
Like,
every time I speak.
word.
Yeah.
But you know, it's getting out of the norm, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Get used to it, but then after that. Again, it's all this, all the editing, all that shit. So when people be like, damn, I gotta do all this shit, bro.
Yeah,
Hold on.
you
They're
gotta
like,
burn it,
nah, for real, nah, I don't even want to be in the fucking pod no more. Like,
Yeah, like
I'm
I said,
out,
this
right? Like,
45 minutes to an hour, but like editing, that's 2-3 hours out your
that's
week.
a fact.
Yep.
That's a fact.
And sometimes shit don't hit. You like, damn, I thought I
Yeah.
went crazy.
Yeah,
Y'all
right.
like that one?
Right, right.
And the shit you took 5 minutes to put together is going crazy. Like,
Right.
I extra edited that one.
Facts.
That's a
Facts. but it's true. But the people around you make you feel like that, though.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
people like that make you feel like that, man. Like, it's the support and all that extra.
Nah,
like,
wait, explain what you mean.
you know, like sometimes when you do things, you say something don't hit, like you expect, and like we talk about expectation, where we can't expect things from people because we get disappointed all the time. You know
That
what I'm
I don't expect
yeah.
nothing local anymore. I realize
That's
the
what I'm
people
trying to
around, I reach out, I'm doing something. Like
Yeah,
people
right.
locally, I'm past that.
Yeah,
I've been for
right.
like this year 2. You got to grow now because people around you, they're not gonna support until somebody
That's
else is
exactly
supporting.
what I'm talking
Exactly.
about.
Like, and like at the end of the day, too, like we know. I mean, there's more strangers than the people that we know. So
Right.
it's like you gotta think
That's what I'm
globally
saying.
too.
I'd rather hit 10 strangers than 20 people I know
You
because
feel me?
Right.
y'all not really gonna do nothing because y'all don't want me to go past y'all. It's fucked up to say, but like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the reality of it.
And
Exactly.
people got to really sit there and cope with that and be like, yo, that is inevitable. It is going to happen. I don't know
Right.
what field you in.
Right.
That's fine.
I mean, people know you for who you, the old you. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, people know you for the old you. And the people that's why they don't support, right? But the people that don't know you, they just know you for the person you
They
becoming.
know what you
Yeah.
what you portray. Like they know you when you hit play.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
So
Pretty much. So they look at you in a different light. Like, I like this, man. Like, that. But over here, they be like, yeah, that's just, nah, man.
Yeah.
He
been a
doing
bully.
that.
Damn, I wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, all right, maybe I was, bro, but I ain't no more. Like, God forgive me.
right, I
Like,
Look at me
changed, bro.
now.
look at me now, right? I'm trying to do something positive.
Yeah, nigga, I'm just
Nothing but-
just having fun.
People just keep judging off of past,
Yeah,
man, and
yeah.
that's the part that we try to change too, man. Like you ain't gotta live your past.
Right, or use your
If you-
past for something positive. Like I did do that.
I did,
Yeah,
but
right.
I realized that shit was wrong. So let's do
Yeah,
something different.
exactly.
Come on, man. Let's have different
How
conversations.
we gonna
Right.
progress now?
Yeah, man.
Get over the hump.
Right. All right. So y'all talk about financing the pod. Is your podcast making money right now?
No.
No.
We all been in the black. Everybody
No.
talk
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
Nah,
Everybody
yeah, bro.
right.
Like we keep it a buck, bro. Like nah, we
Yeah.
don't.
No,
This
we
shit
don't.
is funded by our
own
us,
pockets.
by our 9 to 5s.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? With the aspirations of obviously, going getting somewhere. It's gonna
Eventually.
happen eventually,
Right.
right?
Eventually. Keep
You know what I
working.
mean, you keep working.
That people
Right?
start pods 3 episodes in, you don't see them no more. Nah,
don't
it's
see it
gonna
no
take
more,
a year,
man.
2 years to really get
No,
you off
it
the
is.
ground.
It is. It is.
You
And
gotta do the 1%. What's the 1%?
Yeah, the one like the 1%. So like in the beginning when we first started, we was like, yo, you know that like statistically, it's once somebody goes over 20 episodes, then that they're in that 1% because like you just said, like everybody would do like 3 episodes and then that's it, they're gone. So it's like a lot of people don't keep up with it after 20
Realize
episodes.
It's work.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
right.
so
It's a lot
once
of
we
work.
hit that 1% after 20 episodes, we was like, okay, like we could keep doing this now.
And we're not looking for like glamour and gold. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't put a price on greatness. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we look at it. Like
Yeah.
we're creating greatness here.
Jake,
So when
get your
something
legs
I feel that way
happens,
too. I'm like, my shit is wonderful. Where
you
you
go.
go?
That's the way you should be.
You
That's
gotta
the way you
believe in
should
it.
be, bro. You go out there and you tell people like, look at mine. Mine is better than yours, and you continue going that route. That's your prize.
Do you have
Yeah.
to compete with other pods?
No,
Do we compete with other pods? No.
no. We prefer more of a networking type of.
I don't
I
care.
mean, friendly comp. Like I
no,
Friendly
okay.
comp?
No, no.
What does that mean?
No. I think I'm gonna say. I don't think it's friendly comp. I think. Well, you know what? No, we don't in friendly comp. I think it's more inspiration. Inspiration on other pods. Like we've gone to other pods that we'll be like, yo, Nah, this is because we give everybody their props, bro. Like this is dope, bro. Like we will never downplay some shit. Like, yo, this is fine.
If anything, it'll give us ideas.
Exactly. That's what we inspire.
I steal shit. That's
Man, listen. Yo, shout out to the group that podcast.
The dad's
group chat. I get always sometimes down. Sorry, yo, Santana, my fault, bro. Listen, shoot, he made us like he not made us, subliminally, but like.
He inspired us.
He inspired us to change our settings.
The way we have it right now.
The way we just did it right now, which you will see it when we put it up. Like we changed our whole setting on our studio, right? So we looked at, damn, this is dope. You know what? Shoot, maybe we could do this. Maybe we could do that, right? But competition and all that, nah. Why? Because we're not in. Listen, you in your field, we in our field. You feel me? Yes,
like
we
everything is different.
It's
though.
different.
Y'all do what y'all do. I do what I do. It's the same. We all can win.
And you see how you say that? I'm sorry. But you see how you say that? And the mental state that we in right now is like that saying, comparison is the thief of joy. And we don't really
nobody be me. So
exactly. So the way we have our own different type of style and different type of generations on our podcast. I mean, we know. Nobody can really like image the same thing we're doing. They would do it a different way, but it would never be the same way I've experienced. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we look at it.
Mind you, there's 3 of us, right? So being us 3, we have different personalities, right? But we flow good with each other because we've already been doing this.
And that's the good part. Like when you have chemistry and personality, like it's different. Like me, I got like one co-host, she's here all the time. But like when you got different person, I done have people up here with just dry. It's like, damn, so I gotta carry this whole episode. I'm not getting nothing up this person.
And you say you funny though, right? You just want to make jokes. You're like, damn, he not reacting.
Funny to you.
Let me bring it back. Listen,
right over their head.
Let me bring it back, bro. But yeah, no, for sure.
Chemistry is another big thing that you gotta have.
So like if I'm drowning on something, they could pick me up. Which is vice versa, like whatever the case. Like we see, okay, all right, let me.
And he know what you good at. He know what you good at. So we meet in the middle.
We now we added segments to our stuff too. Shout out to season 2, man. Like we added segments, which we got learning Spanish with Izzy, right? Because that's a good segment because he's learning Spanish in real time too.
So wait, you don't speak Spanish?
Nah, I don't speak Spanish. I understand it, but I don't speak it.
I fucked up. I fucked up on him, bro. Like,
he's like, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I fucked up. I'm gonna take it. I fucked up. Sorry. Don't ever mess. Your kids teach them Spanish. If you know Spanish,
especially in maybe not now with Trump as president.
Oh.
We don't speak nothing. Espérate. No. So we got that segment. Then we got bias, which is uncommon questions. You know what I mean? We try to just lighten up the mood as well. Just, because obviously we get into people's stories, but let's lighten it up. Like, let's ask random questions, man. Like some out of the ordinary type questions, right? They'll make you think like, oh, damn. I never thought about that. Wait, hold on. Some weird shit, right? And then we got pickup thoughts with Josh, right? That, he just got a quote, says something that he just thought about and turns it into a story. Or just an experience, pretty much, and try to see the other person could relate to, or the audience. You know
I like the segment idea. You're right, because you don't want to take a whole hour talking to somebody.
Just talking, right?
Because it gets boring. Even if it's interesting, it's like, okay, I heard it right now. What we talking about?
Right, it's the same shit, right?
I do the same thing with my show. I'm not stealing from there. I promise. I introduced.
No. Listen, I said this 2 episodes ago. Check out episode without just saying over there.
It's a Black History Month episode.
But it's all good.
But like that right there is what really keeps the balance, like adding the segments on because because like like you just said, you don't want to have a whole episode of just talking. You want to add something funny, something fun in it. So
yeah. So and season 1 we definitely did that for like 80 some odd episodes, man. You know what I'm saying? So we bring in something fresh, new to y'all. Season 2, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stay locked in, man.
Yeah, because like what was like your longest episode that you've done?
Probably like 120.
120, bro.
I don't know how Joe Budden them do 3-4 hours.
We've done that. We've done that before. Like we've done 3 hours.
When I'm like a guest on somebody's pod and they going like, nigga, it's 1 a.m. I get it, but I just don't. That's not my like. Let's get these. Let's talk about these topics.
Those lengthy episodes. We've also learned too that obviously people times like their attention span is just like very
they're not going
low.
3 hours.
Right, so they're not trying to do over.
Especially not right now. When you blow up, it'll be good to chop it up on YouTube. But like right now, it's like damn.
So right now we actually cut our time down too. That's another thing. We cut it down from having 2 hours to anything to a standard 1 to 1:15. You know what I mean? And keeping it at that Because again, we understand the audience, we understand the analytics and all that. Like, you know, how long they watching, the watch time and all that. So
just
we start learning from all that.
Yeah, but once you get there, I get it.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. Like when you said starting the pod, you start learning these things as you go. You know what I'm saying? And
like I'm always in my comment section on YouTube pages. What they do different from what I do. Like,
come on, right? You want to learn, right?
Yeah,
like,
I'm reading the descriptions, what they put in there. Like,
and they say too, mimic, get like top 3 or 3 to 5, and mimic some things that are working for them. Then and that's not,
I'm a thief. I steal from everybody.
Yeah, bro.
And that's not wrong with that. I'm stealing it.
You got to. You got to.
Why not? Like it ain't. You know what? It ain't stealing. Like it's fucking. I'm taking it, bro. Like I'm using it. Thank you. You inspired me to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
To put my own little twist into it.
I'm an innovator. Like, I did it like this, but I did it like this.
You added your own little sprinkles,
I did it in blue.
seasoning,
I
all
had
that.
it black.
You know what I'm saying? Like
navy blue.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah, but it's cool, man. What inspired you though to start a pod?
All right, so when we first did this, I was on the Guy TV podcast. It was me, 2 of my friends. It was really his pod, and he just wanted me up there because like. Not me, but like I'm good. I'm good at one. I can articulate. I'm good at holding the conversation. Like me and Danny, the one that's up here now, it's comedic relief. You know how to put a joke somewhere. He was more serious.
Okay.
Then we was doing it with that, but I realized I'm not gonna. Damn, that's my friend.
That the pods are made, for sometimes just to be constructional criticism and all that, right? Just to get better.
I realized nothing against him or nothing because we coming back, but like now I'm doing all the work, but like I realized I really enjoy doing this. I'm gonna say it like that. Like this, I'm creating the topics, I'm creating the outline, I'm creating the segments. Then that kind of fell off. Then I started doing interviews like with music artists. Then I realized this can only go so far because one, I interviewed everybody in New Haven. Until I get like bigger names, it's really not. And like I said, some people just boring as shit. But if you do like a full pod, you just bring different personalities on. You can do it. So like that's like last year around April, I started doing like the Fatfunny Friends. Before it was interview with Fatfunny, but the Fatfunny Friends, that's what I'm really trying to grow. I still do Friends.
I like that. That's fine.
I still do the interviews, but like this could really go somewhere.
But the Friends part, make it more broader too.
You rotate
yeah. Facts. I like that. That's
I'm gonna get like one more. I got Danny, and I'm gonna get like one more permanent guest, and we're gonna just like rotate 2 or 3 people every week. Cause like.
That's dope.
Sometimes we all have the same take on shit, so it's gonna be like, damn, they all talk. It's gonna be like The View. They all talk about the same thing. But if you get like 2 or more people that's like on a total opposite field of you, it's a good conversation.
Exactly. And like that's exactly what people want to tune into. Like they want to tune into where people is.
For sure.
So like the people they want to tune into.
I'm gonna call you back,
bro.
This is my co-host, Danny. I'm call you back.
Live.
Yeah.
So like people like they want to tune into that. Like they want to see like the rebuttals between 2 people or like different opinions on these topics. Because that right there, it just like,
it's good. People,
exactly.
No
they don't
matter
want people on the same.
Want to be negative?
Mindset.
Niggas love watching negative stuff. They
of
love
course,
argument.
They love the debate, bro. Like, he did it. He going out.
Yeah.
You heard what they said?
I mean, listen, we all love a debate. We all love a debate, right? But we all can't.
right.
But we all can't do the same thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's just and the way you put it will be fire, man. But I also want to tell you something too. Like, don't be. I don't know if you're like not scared or no. I just want to put layman's terms. To reach out, like people do travel. People want to travel. People that you want. That's what I'm saying. People that you want to interview, they will travel, really bro. Like you know what I'm saying. So I know sometimes we be like, oh, if I hit this person up, would it be? Would it not be? Like
you scared of rejection?
You scared of rejection?
I get offended quick. So motherfucker, you ain't see my text.
Right. But you know what? Listen, at the end of the day, again, we don't know what everybody's going through, their issues and all that. So
I get that.
when we do things like that, it's like, fuck, I'm shooting my shot, bro. Like shooting my shot, and it is what it is. Cause we don't know. Closed mouths don't get fed, right?
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So. It is what it is. Go ahead. Okay, yeah. Oh, God, we got one. I mean, and it starts like that. And, but just giving you that, because we used to be like that. Like,
until we got hit with one that rejected us.
Yeah, we did.
But it was cool, though, because one door closes.
I don't like, you see that shit will piss me off. Like, what?
Yeah. But that's the thing. We the expectations not at this point, right? That's what we
and that's the learning part of
that's
it
the learning
too.
part.
Like that right there is the learning part. Some people rejected us. Some people actually charged us. Like, nah, y'all need to have like send me 1K and I'm gonna come up on your podcast. Right? So it's like
7,500. I can be on your podcast.
That was a dead issue, man. Don't ever. We in a pod business, bro. Let me tell y'all something. We in a pod business. Don't ever think that like we're trying like somebody's gonna pay you to come to no pod. Like, it's especially not now. Especially if you're starting there. Like, what are we talking about?
You know, I could do with that 500.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
Like, what are we talking about? I get it when you up there and you already got brand deals and all that.
And I seen that happen to people, and I'm like, no, you should have came to me. I would have told you don't do that.
Don't
They're
do
gonna come on your
for
pod.
real, for
They
real.
not gonna promote it. They just gonna sit there and talk.
There you go.
realize they're not that interesting. The clip's
Exactly.
not going nowhere. You look at the views. That did the same thing a regular episode.
Exactly.
That's a
You just
fact.
wasted your money.
That's a
I
fact.
don't like that at all.
And that's the things that you got to pay attention to. Like you
Oh,
said.
no, a lot. When people be having like these social media influencers on it, I go back a week later, you didn't do nothing, bro. You wasted your money.
It's true.
You could have did yourself and talked
Right,
about that
right.
person. Like,
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly.
You're right.
I
Run
get
with
why
that.
they try to do it, but I'm like, nah, that ain't the way to go right there.
Yeah,
You got to
yeah.
get your following up. You got to get your brand presence up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can't bring Jay-Z up there and think it's going to go, well, Jay-Z might go
Exactly.
crazy, but you can't
I mean,
bring...
You think that's gonna happen, bro? But again, it's like, you know how many episodes we be like, yo, this might go, and
It don't.
It
I'm
don't.
still working
Oh,
on my
man.
format first. Before I get anybody big up here or spend some
Yeah.
money, I want my shit to be dead right so it just flow the right way.
Right.
I look stupid. I got somebody up here, he out talking me or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody controlling my show. Like you gotta,
that's a fact. But that idea you got with the whole
yeah.
Yeah. Fatfunny friends. I like that.
friends. That's fire.
So let's talk about Experience Talk Wednesday. I like how y'all integrate
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, Instagram and everything in it. Because running this is not just putting a YouTube video or RSS feed.
Yeah.
You got to use every social media platform to grow your
Yeah.
shit. So how do y'all come up with that?
So Experience Talk
he
Wednesday,
brought- he got that
we actually just started I'm doing that like when the new year came, right? So because we was just like, yo, like, okay, cool. We doing the topics, we talking about it, we dishing it out to YouTube, coming up with the episodes. But it's like now, what can we do different now? So live is like, you see how things is going with live now with streaming, everything is live. So we was just like, you know what? Let that be a segment that we also have, and for a specific day too, which is Wednesday, and let's just go live. Just bring up current topics. Have a guest, and we just talk because everybody want to talk, right? And that was the thing with coming up with this podcast. Everybody hits you up like, yo, I want to be on, but it's like, not everybody could be on. So this right here on Wednesdays is something where everybody
You're
could
like
be
the
on.
small
Like,
stage,
Right.
before-
It's auditions.
This is audition,
like,
right?
If you like you up here, you come on the show.
exactly.
Pretty much. That's exactly what it is.
Is
Yeah.
it doing something for y'all views though? Is it doing something to expand y'all or
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
we with this. Okay, my phone.
No, go.
I was saying this is our second live, and we got more people on that live than the first one now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's growing. People are looking forward to it, and that's that's what we're trying to build. That just like the segments, we want people to look forward to the segments in the podcast. Oh, yeah, I want to listen to the segment. I'm looking forward to is he speaking Spanish? You know what I'm saying?
That'd be good. I think that's gonna go.
That's gonna be
crazy.
great.
I keep saying the same thing. I swear to
That's
God.
gonna go real crazy.
I keep saying the same shit. Like that's gonna be the good one right there, man. Like
We got a whole little background for it, and music and all that for him to start it up and all that. Probably wear a mariachi hat or something. I don't know yet.
yo, for real, right? But it's like anything else. If you keep something consistent, it's gonna grow. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, and everybody wants to be on the pod, but like you said, not everybody's story is interesting enough to sit down and have a full conversation with. But Experience Talk Wednesdays, you're gonna have a quick 5 minutes and be like, you know what? All right, cool.
And this is it. If it is good, then you can come on the pod.
No,
I
I'm
give you
saying.
45 minutes
Yeah.
to talk about it.
Let's
feel
continue
right,
what you were
right,
talking
right.
about on the live.
and
Yeah.
we're more into depth now. Like
Yeah, like it kind of brings us closer to like our audience and our supporters too, because now like we giving them a chance to actually come up and they could speak to us.
The interaction is good,
Right.
Like
Right.
viewership.
Right.
Yeah, so pretty much we want to connect with our audience, man. Like that's pretty much why we do a lot of these things. Just to to give them, people want content. People want
Yeah.
more things, right? So just give them more, like
Have
so-
people start noticing y'all in the streets yet? Because that shit's still weird to me.
Yeah, they
Like,
they
oh,
had-
y'all watch me. They be
Yeah.
wearing
Hold
this shit in
you
random
up.
places.
At work, I had like somebody who works for like producing and project managing studios for like Law and Order and stuff like that. He see me in the elevator and he was like, "Yo, I was looking for you." I'm like,
yeah, what you want?
Cause right away, you from New York, somebody tells you in a grunt like, "Yo, I was looking for you." You gonna be like, "What you looking for me for?" I looked at him, he's like, "No, bro. I seen you on TikTok, your podcast, bro. This shit is fire."
The guards go down.
Cool. But you know what makes us even feel like even better is my kids. So my son, like the other day, I even texted to them yesterday. He was like, "Yo, hey, daddy, I was going through the YouTube shorts and I came across your podcast when you was interviewing Ethan." So I was like, oh yeah? He was like, yeah, it was really good. It was really good. Keep doing your thing. Keep going, daddy. Keep going. That right there inspires me more that, all right, my youngin is actually seeing me work. You know, like I'm out there.
Doing something positive,
Right.
And another funny story is I was on the train one day and I bumped into one of his friends. He kept staring at me. I'm like, yo, this kid
don't you
looking
hate
at
that
me.
shit? The fuck you looking at?
Yo, for real.
As soon as we locked eyes, he was like, yo, you on that podcast with Izzy, right? I go, yeah. So now I'm like, all right, cool, we good.
Yeah. See me in the barbershop. Every time I'm in the barbershop, nigga, what?
But like that's like I ain't gonna lie, like that right there, like that's the scary part of it because it's like you never know who's looking at you,
Bro,
who's watching,
for whatever
too. So it's
reason,
like
right?
right.
And it's
But
the
then-
point to get on, but you don't realize
Yeah.
all motherfuckers is really watching. Like,
Right.
They're trying to give you probably but like,
Yeah.
and plus we in New York, man. Like it's just gritty over there, right? So it's like you don't even know, man. You don't even know your past beef, like yo. Like
that
what?
part, yo, for real.
You feel me? Like, but yeah,
but you like you had post something too. It was like, it was like, yo, we over 30 plus, like, bro. Like they just trying to, like they looking at you because they trying to remember if they know you from somewhere, right?
Yeah, man, everybody grilling at me. I'm plus 30 years old, and they staring at me like this. I'm like, nah, bro, they ain't grilling me. They just want to know where they know you from. Like, You're right. You know what? Yeah, remember we went to the pool and you're right. My fault, bro. My fault.
So what's it like living in the Bronx? Like everybody says the Bronx so grungy, dirty.
Man, it's like paradise, bro. That's like the best.
It depends where you at in the Bronx,
Yeah.
really, and cause so like the Bronx is broken up into like I would say like 3 sections. So you got the South Bronx, you got the Uptown, and then you got like the West Side, like the Bronx, that which is like crazy too.
Yeah.
And then so in the North Bronx, it's more calmer over there. It's more quiet. Now the South Bronx is where everything is really more gritty. More more dirtier.
But it's being gentrified though. It's being gentrified. They're building these buildings that cost like $1 million to live in.
What's your thoughts on gentrification?
It's happening. It's happening. Like
it has its pros and cons.
Yeah.
It has its pros and cons because change is there, bro. Like that's one of the main words that we can't really control. It's there. It's gonna happen. But
this is what I would say though. Like, I think everybody wants to do good, right? Everybody wants to do better in life, right? I think that affects a lot of people that don't want. Let me not say that. I'm sorry. Let me not say like. I think it's just you should strive to want to do better when you start seeing that, right? Because guess what? You're gonna be left out. It's happening. Like you said, it's inevitable.
I just wish it was us doing the gentrification.
I'm with, 1,000%.
Right. And like we actually had somebody as a guest, and her name is Majara Carter, and she actually wrote a book on like how people should start investing into their communities because it's like these people they coming from God knows where, and they just come into our communities. Right? So like they just come into our communities and they just kicking us out. So it's like
and
now
there's nothing we can do about it. We don't have the financial literacy. We don't have the money. We don't have none of this stuff.
Exactly.
So if it was us doing it for our community, I get it because we're gonna give us the affordable apartments. I can't afford $3,000 for rent. Like, what
exactly.
the fuck?
It's
Who
crazy.
can afford that?
Facts. Yeah.
It's crazy.
So now what happens when they start gentrifying that, and then where you gonna go when the shit starts going up? You know what I'm saying? Now,
Home.
not that bedroom. You turned into a nine. You know what I'm saying?
Put the curtain in the middle of the living room.
You feel me? Like damn, right? You got the curtain, like. But what are you gonna really do? Like, so now does that push you to prepare yourself for what's coming? Right? Because you see it coming from years. You see it from when you start seeing that, you see it from years. You just want to ignore it.
Once you start seeing like the Starbucks, you start seeing the vets.
Once you see a Starbucks and no Dunkin' Donuts, come on, so I don't see a Dollar General. It's a problem.
Come on, man.
It's true. Or even once you see a Whole Foods,
The Whole Foods, it's
a wrap.
crazy.
Harlem is getting filled just like that. A whole bunch of Whole Foods everywhere.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
But it started to get better, and better quality of life and all that. Now you're not living in the same fucking rat hole and all that shit. Because just keep it a buck, man. Like it's just a lot of fucked up places, a lot. But they trying to fix it up, and like you said, it ain't us, which we will want to, but they doing it.
Yeah.
So you want to live somewhere nice, or you want to live there somewhere fucked up because the rent is cheap?
Right.
Like you gotta ask yourself that, right? Like
You asking the wrong person.
nah, you feel what I'm saying? Like people gotta start thinking about that. Like, yo, do you want to pay a little extra more for comfortability, or you want to pay less to live in the rat hole?
I get it. Like my whole thing is, I just wish it was us. I hate that.
I'm with
people
you,
from the outside, like,
1,000%.
damn, we can't have nothing.
Nah, have you ever been to the Bronx before?
Yeah.
Been there before, yeah. So like right now, on 138, where everything is actually being gentrified. Like it's people like us there, you know, because now we actually did an episode with the Bronx native, and he has a store over there, you know, a nice little storefront. We did an episode there with him, and then just all around is a bunch of Hispanic restaurants. It's very dope over there.
People that want to build within the community.
Yeah,
the whole
place was there. You're right about that.
The whole Hunts Point area. They want to do that. They want to build.
But we need a lot of that. We need a super lot of that. We the bigger things like over exceeding the small, but we definitely need to do that. And this is why we actually like to do those things to bring that into
awareness.
Bring awareness to it.
Like even here, it's a lot of black owned stuff here. That's why I love New Haven. This is a black city. Like,
Do you like it to be like business owners and all that too? Or?
I want to, not as much. I get like. I don't even want to say the real black ones, but like clothing lines and stuff like I get those. I want like business,
not business like restaurants, like
yeah.
I'm with you there. Don't those things like that. That's dope too because then you can highlight them, right? And you from up here, it's like these towns and all that. When you a lot of people know each other.
You
feel me?
Everybody know each other.
Everybody know each other, right? So it's easier to highlight those things here, right? Then versus where we at.
Well, I would think it's easier in New York though, because everybody know each other.
I mean, as far as like networking, like I think it's more easy in New York to definitely network because there's a lot of people doing everything, right? And like it's funny too because actually what a lot of people don't know is that like I actually used to come to Connecticut all the time because I got family out here, out in Bridgeport, and I see the difference from Bridgeport to how it is in the Bronx, like. There's really not that much of difference.
I was about to say, look the same.
Yeah, exactly. You feel me? Like, there's not really difference, but you know, like my grandma would take me to like the malls out there. Like I forgot what was the name of it. Milford Mall. Milford Mall, and it's like you know, it's a lot of the people that's not like us over there. So it's like okay, like this is actually different over here.
Yeah, it just depends where you go out.
But Connecticut though always had love for Connecticut, and like it's definitely dope out here. But let's get into like. What's
this guy just wants to have what's
going on with the
he wants to see how you see that right
I know, come on bro because you know why because like right now
just change it up real quick
because right now we on the best podcast in Connecticut right I'm gonna shout out
100%
to you
Fatfunny Friends
shout out to you bro and thank you also for having us on this platform but it's like you know,
P.S.
like,
I did not bring this topic up. He brought it to my attention.
I just had to bring it up, right? But I just had to bring it up.
He has nothing to do with this. We just wanted to ask because we in Connecticut.
Yeah, right. So I just had to bring it up because as an outsider looking in, right? Like, you know, I'm looking at it and it's like, you know, nothing to take away from bars on 95, you know, because obviously it wasn't their fault, but it's the people that posted that and put, you know, everybody on that list, right? So you had Gen TV, you had conversations with Zoe. Shout out Zoe, another New York native. You know, you had you on there, and then you had them. But it's like, you know, now what's the qualifications of a podcast, right? And it's like I looked at it and I had a comment. I was like, yo, but they're not even a podcast though. How they won?
I agree 100%, but they put work in. Like I want to say it's an honor to be nominated with them. So no hate to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I feel like damn, and I got some votes. If I keep putting the work, it's gonna go up there. But I do agree. It's a
you
platform.
was second, right? You was
I wasn't. Got the screenshot.
Yeah.
Fact check.
But it's like nothing to take away from bars on like on 95. Like
fourth.
Yeah, from the top.
Okay.
But all right, but the thing is like, again, going to your thing, what is the qualifications of being a pod?
Right.
Right.
A lot of people don't know what a podcast is.
Exactly. Really. And a podcast is really like an audio based platform, right? Like you got to have the audio
video
first.
Too, yeah.
Yeah, like you got to have the audio first. And like we actually went to this like this little seminar with Gillian Wallow in Philly. And
did I see you there? I'm like, I seen this nigga because I went to the same thing.
You went to
the Met? I swear, I'm like, I seen this nigga, not nigga, Latino swear.
That's all right, bro. In New York, bro, we all say nigga, bro.
You probably did. We was in the front.
We was all the way in the front.
I was in the middle, 4 rows up. So,
okay.
Oh, so you probably did because we were like literally like 3 rows behind.
We were literally right there.
In the front, in the middle.
Yeah.
In the middle.
In the middle section. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. You know what's so crazy too? Like you're not the only person that said that podcast that we actually worked with before. They said that before. Like, yo, we ended up finding later on, like, oh shit, y'all was there too. So it's crazy how like we all coming back right now. It's full circle moment. But going back to what I was saying, like they said that, you know, podcast is audio first and then it's a vodcast when it's like video form. So it's like, you know, what's the qualifications really, you know, for to be considered on that list?
Facts.
So even like you say, even past that, like let's say, even now let's put it on video. What is the format?
Right.
of a podcast.
If it's video, it's really like a vodcast.
It's
a
podcast,
podcast,
right?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But to them, they labeled it as podcast.
I get what you're
Right?
saying.
So-
like it's not really it's not
It's
a
a setting of a
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
platform. You get up there and freestyle,
Yes.
but that's the category they put him in. But it is what it
But
is.
it's what it is.
right.
Congratulations,
I'm
you know what I'm
honored to be
saying?
part of
No,
the
yeah.
cast. I'm
You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. You're going to be back again
I'm number
next
one.
year.
I'm
and you're
glad
going to be
they
number
won,
one.
but I'm mad as fuck. I lost. I just gotta be mad.
Okay, then, and that's going to fuel you for the next one.
Just kind of
Yeah,
come
yeah.
back stronger, bro.
You know
That's
what I'm
all it
saying?
is.
As simple as that. But yeah, you know, we were Connecticut, so we want to ask the question.
Yeah.
Actually, he want to ask the
I'm
question.
happy with that. We actually here to help you boost that up, man, for the
100%.
for the new year, man.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into some topics.
Let's
Unless
go.
I got some questions to me before we go.
No, go ahead.
All right, so let's get into some. But first, who did y'all? I ain't want to ask who y'all voted for, but y'all not Latinos for Trump, right?
No,
Before
I
start-
didn't vote.
Oh,
I'll be
nah,
honest.
nah.
I ain't vote. I
I
ain't
ain't
vote.
vote
Hold you.
Why don't
voted.
y'all vote?
I
I always
voted.
want to ask my
I
folks like,
voted.
what?
I voted,
You
but
voted?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I voted because my main votes is literally like within the Senate. Like I like community senates and the board and stuff like that. The president, I just voted because I wanted to see a new face, and I didn't want Trump to be the new face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then just to know the history of what he's done and everything else, I was like, you know what, I don't want to deal with that motherfucker for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
And then, you know, me knowing what she was gonna do, I was like, you know what, maybe that can be a change. Let me just ride with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I voted.
So we voted for Kamala?
Yeah. But my main thing, like I said, it was really mainly voting for the mayor candidates and the senators and shit like
Yeah.
that. 'Cause
That's
those are the
what
people.
starts from.
Those are the people who actually make
do real work.
change.
Yeah,
Yes, those are
facts.
the president is just a face. They're like Tony the Tiger on the first place box. But the people behind the box are the ones who actually break down the ingredients, everything else, and that's the Senate. I'm serious. So
No, dead ass.
that's how you got to break everything down. And to the people who actually vote, make sure you look at your local legislators, your community board, and everybody else. Those are the most important people, man. Seriously.
It's like right now, we're about to probably. No, I don't want to spill it, yeah.
Nah, yeah, like I actually didn't vote because I'm not really into politics. But now, since you know this guy is in presidency now I actually starting to get more into politics, actually knowing like what's going on because at the end of the day, it affects us. You know, we got to know what's going on in the world in our community. So, right, like this year, I actually started getting into it.
So what's your thoughts on the freeze he tried to put out there? I know y'all seen it on
The federal freeze.
the federal freeze.
Well, that's
I
just
feel like you can leave this conversation because you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm piggyback on what you said.
with the federal freeze, you just gotta remember he's just not doing it on everything. He's only doing it on some federal jobs. He's not taking away SNAP. He's not taking away
I
financial
think that's why
aid.
everybody went crazy when they said
Yeah,
the food
they
stamps.
thought-
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
taking none of that away. But
Yeah.
but if you really want to get into like the FBI or something like that, it'll be tougher to get in there. If you want to be inside the White House, it'd be tougher to get in there. You want to be a court officer, it might be tough to get in there. Even a regular CO or at a prison or a jail, it might be tough to get in it because he's freezing all that. So I don't know how that's gonna play out as far as jobs.
I think
but
he's freezing out like loans and all that too.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's not
Yeah,
affecting
now
like-
that's the big problem that I have because I was thinking about going into a federal loan and see what I can get out of that. But since he froze, I was like, "Fuck!" Well, you know, when you put
Yeah.
your mind into something, somebody tries to take it away. You're like, "Damn, what I'm gonna do now?"
Right.
But him freezing the federal loans for profit organizations is like, what the. Like, what are we going to do now? But that shows, to me, honestly, personally, in my opinion, that shows that within our own community, we have to build these fundraisers within our own
have to
community.
support ourselves.
and support ourselves.
100%. I say that all the time.
Yeah, so with
Our-
the profit
I'm
of the
sorry.
federal and everything else, it's chump change where they can stamp their name on it and be like, you
Yeah.
know what? If it wasn't for me. And you know, you don't want to live your business off like that or your life like that, where somebody could just put a tag on you and be like, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't get this. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it with that whole
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I feel like we got to start doing shit for ourselves because you're right. They can freeze it, but if you self-sufficient, that wouldn't bother me at all. Like I don't care about you freezing.
Right.
We made our own money.
And in all honesty, and this is the reason why he's doing that though, because it's like, well, maybe not the reason why he's doing it, but it's like, okay, it's an eye opening now to say, yo, you gotta start building your own shit now.
which is true. Which is true. And,
So
and
it's forcing you to do
most
that.
definitely.
You
And
feel
even,
me?
even when he even says the words, all remote work is done. I agree with that. That creates laziness.
Because I had to go to work. You're right. Why the fuck you get to work?
You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. I gotta go to work during COVID. I had to go.
I was at work every day.
Exactly.
Every day,
So
every day.
now, right? 5 years later, we're past COVID. People don't even know how to put a screw into a wall,
At all.
or even how to move the computer from this table to that table because they're lazy. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to pick their own ass up from the chair. And that's the
Becoming
problem.
iPad babies.
Yeah. iPad babies.
Oh,
Nah,
I
that's a
don't
new
get how
generation.
kids will watch kids play on their iPad, but they won't go outside and play.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
weirdest shit ever to me.
I was
That's
like every
That's
day,
how, but that's
bro.
how times changed though. Like now with these two new generations, like it's crazy how it's becoming. You know, with the technology and it's
I
crazy.
feel like it's
bro.
making the world soft. Like now, I
It
was
is.
self-sufficient.
Super.
11,
Super.
12, I'm taking a bus by myself. Now, I'm not letting you go outside to take the bus. I know you
Yeah,
can't
I'm
handle
scared.
it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
Then
can't
my
handle it.
kid going, no, whoa.
Yeah, right. You can't even. You can't even-
I'm going on the heights to the other side to go buy some J's, bro, at 12 years old.
Yeah, you can not now. These kids, you like, yeah.
I'm not saying you buck what? Hell
Nah,
nah.
hell no.
But
That's true.
yeah, man.
That's true. But you know, even with that though, like, right, you gotta teach your kids that stranger danger is not really like a big thing. Cause sometimes some strangers will help you. You just gotta make sure that the vibe is right and everything's
Yeah.
okay for you to ask that specific person for the help. So you gotta
think
teach your
somebody teach me that because I don't believe that shit. I don't
You
trust
see, that's what I'm
nobody.
saying.
Like,
No,
I'm
which is okay. But then again, you know, sometimes if you teach your kids stranger danger, they're never gonna ask for help.
Yeah.
They're gonna be in the street scared to even ask this nice person,
Right.
yo, oh my God, can I borrow your phone real quick? I need to call my mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, that right there depends on how you approach or the vibe comes off from them. You know what I mean?
Know some signs.
Know some signs.
It's
certain
like everybody's
things,
so
like-
weird. You don't like. You can't
Right,
trust
right.
nobody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But if you know the signs of a weirdness,
Right,
weirdness,
get
then
away
you be like,
quick.
you know what? Nah, I'm good, dogs. If
Yeah,
you be like,
yeah.
yeah, sure, of course, come in. I got a puppy for you right here. No, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah, right, you good.
I'm
Yeah.
good, dude. Where the fuck the dog came from, bro?
We are downtown. What the fuck?
But that's how I piggyback on what you just said. Yeah. No stranger danger.
Right. All right. So I know y'all. I hope y'all seen this because this shit was hilarious to me. So it was a Detroit rapper, Dank Demois. I know y'all see like she suing Lyft because she was too big.
I seen that. That's crazy. I mean, yo, that.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened?
She
What happened?
sued
Yeah, that's wild.
Lyft because she ordered the lady. She has to be 790.
But she should have an extra XL, bro. She
Bruh.
ordered a small ass car.
And the Lyft driver refused to ride, and now she's suing Lyft because she's saying it's discrimination.
You think she gets her?
Nah.
Lyft one
No, listen,
disclaimer: I'm fat.
Uh,
I don't even get in the Model 3 Tesla because I know I'm too big. I will order Lyft. I cancel. I reschedule. I do all that shit.
yeah.
She knew
She knew.
she
Right,
couldn't.
right.
And then the sue was that man lost his job and everything. Like, come
Oh,
on,
he did.
come on.
So you think that
Oh,
was
man.
premeditated?
I
I
mean,
think
like,
she did it to go viral. She was recording.
That is true.
That
Is true.
So was she trying to pull off like a Rapusha from Norbit and like break the
Nah, he didn't let her in. Nah, he
She
didn't let her
let
in,
her
though.
get in the car, and in her words, I get in cars this size all the time.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
And he should have said, well, not mine. The fuck?
Yo,
yeah,
right. Yeah, he
she's
told-
so small-minded,
Like,
bro.
He
Through-
told her, he was like, yo, the car is too small. Like, but she
Oh, he
like,
told her already?
yeah, he told her,
Oh,
but you can hear
Bruh,
why
and he wasn't even being mean. He was like,
Yeah.
no.
wow.
But for you to lose your job and then that's how you make your living.
That's what I'm more mad
It is
about.
fucked
You
up.
tried to like come. You was come just or and then I get in cars all the time. But then I seen a picture on Instagram. She was in a fucking Escalade.
Yeah, in the back, right?
Stuck. Like, there's no way.
So it's like, what-
then I see another video of her on stage and she throws herself back and she just dropped, boom.
Nah.
Nah, she bugging out.
It's
she
like-
bugging out.
Come on now, we do too much. And
Nah, we definitely do too.
I'm the first one to support black people in the fuckery,
Yeah.
but like I can't get behind that. Like he was too big to get that
Nah,
man
yeah,
car.
yeah,
He
yeah.
had ever
But
right.
like-
That man's an independent contractor.
Yeah,
Nah,
He
yeah,
had
that's
no
messed
fucking-
up.
Yeah.
That's
People
messed
just want
up.
that moment, man.
Yeah,
that
yeah, for real.
15 seconds of
She
fame,
got,
bro.
she got
messed up.
lawyers and everything. They
That's
doing
crazy.
like press videos. I'm like, these people are laughing at
That's
you. You just
crazy.
know where they think they're gonna win
Wow.
this case. They trying to get their name out there.
That's
Yeah,
messed
facts.
up.
But-
It depends what's like on the terms and conditions. Like if
That's the thing too.
because like
man.
what's the terms and conditions on it?
They
You
could
know,
settle
we got-
on some shit like, you know
I
what?
don't think
Just
they
do.
should.
I don't think they should either, but I'm saying
think
just
about
not
it.
have the
She
clout around
called a
it.
Lyft probably what paid $15, $20 for
Right.
a ride. The driver's making $6-7 out of
Yeah.
that. I gotta buy shocks and all this shit for $7.
It's a Tesla.
Yeah. No. It wasn't.
Nah,
I
just-
don't get in Tesla.
nah, it was like a
Oh,
Toyota.
it
It was
was
like a
small. Okay,
Toyota
okay,
or
okay.
something.
Small
Like,
shit,
it was
yeah.
a small,
Oh, okay.
small.
Yeah, it's like a Prius type
Okay.
type shit.
Yeah,
like,
it was not
some small shit.
They said
Oh, wow.
they said she ordered the wrong lift. She should order a forklift.
The
You always gotta read the comments. The comments are the furthest thing about
that is
I always say like, yo, the comments is funnier than the video
Bro, I
itself
don't care how
because
funny
like
something is. The comments is always gonna be somebody funnier in the comments.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
That's
She wanted a
funny.
wrong lift.
yo, wow, that's
But that's
crazy.
attention seeking though. I mean, eventually it'll
I
die
feel
out
like
by
'cause
next
she is a
week.
rapper, she's a talented rapper. I get it.
She fucked herself up.
She fuck because I feel like
She
I don't
fucked it
want
up.
to deal with nobody. Like you're
She fucked it up.
you're a clout hungry.
Yeah,
She messed
right?
it up. She messed up. She messed
And
it
I
up.
know you was. Trust me, y'all fat. I already know the program. There's no way I'm recording myself getting in nobody's car. And
For
sometimes
what?
you gotta
Yeah.
turn this shit to like it's the
Exactly.
Ah,
That's
yeah,
what-
You trying to
yeah,
that's crazy.
you gotta scoot and shit.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
good.
car.
How you
Yeah.
getting into like
You did that on purpose. You knew you wasn't
That
sitting
is
in that
definitely
car.
gay. She
Yo,
wild out.
that's wild, bro.
She wild out.
That's crazy, bro.
It was ridiculous. Or my next topic, I'm it's like it's getting too crazy now. Summer about to come. Popeyes is doing a new collab with Don Julio.
Bro,
Oh my God.
I seen. So
I sent it to you, right?
I seen that.
Oh,
I
that,
seen
you,
that.
Yeah, I
I-
seen it to you.
that was the one you
I
said
see what
with
was
the
going
whole with the
on.
burger
Yo,
and
but
the
like,
chicken.
this, yo, people.
He said it tastes like nothing.
Nah,
Is this
people-
racist? Like, come on, like
That's
you're
crazy
just-
though.
I
ain't
don't like. I mean, like.
I think it's a
it is-
collab.
I mean,
How
from
you
like
have
from
that
like
collab,
it's a
though?
collab, but like
from a
Don
business,
liquor and chicken. I just feel like
exactly. From a business standpoint, 100% get it right. Like you have Popeyes and Don Julio, which is like Don Julio went crazy on it.
Yeah, it's a big
It
urban.
went crazy right now, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody was buying it. You know, you got a song with the Don Julio
Holly,
song,
shout out Holly.
and then you got Popeyes, which is like by far, you know, probably one of the best chicken spots besides KFC.
Yeah.
right.
And it's like, all right, you know, let's just do a collab. But it's like, bro, I saw people waiting online at like
that's
9, 10 in the morning just to get fried chicken. Bro,
You trying to
I'm
eat some
not
Don
waiting.
Julio in the morning time.
I'm
man.
not waiting on no line.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
I feel like
For-
it's
for
racist.
food,
I'm gonna say something. That's like.
I'm not
So
waiting
these
on no
niggas
line,
love
bro.
liquor and chicken. That's how I took it as. I ain't think like you. That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
really
yeah.
demeaning to me.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's
true.
crazy, right? But I'm
Nah.
not waiting on no line for
I ain't
food like
jacking
that.
I
that,
ain't
bro.
gonna hold you. I thought it was fake.
Nah, I thought it was, but I ain't
Nah,
jacking
it's
that,
real,
bro,
and
man.
it comes in like a
It's
nice ass
real.
case. It comes in a
But,
nice
like
ass
you gotta be real with
case.
yourself. What was the target audience? Beth's not buying that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Shaquan is buying that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Karen's not buying that.
Yeah,
not
Karen's
buying
not buying that at all.
Jose and Julio gonna buy it, but Sean and Mason ain't gonna buy it though. I tell you that much.
And I feel like we let people play like the color community let people play we let people play with us like that all the time. Like, come on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have supported that shit.
Yeah.
I feel like we shouldn't have supported
Yeah.
that
I'm
shit.
with you
yeah,
now
yeah.
for sure. Like,
I
I'm
agree.
not jacking it. I'm not waiting there just to get out there. And then, and I'm not trying to get saucy.
And this
like,
is the second
those
time,
kinda-
bro. And like this is the second time that Popeyes does that. They did it first with the chicken sandwich. Everybody was
No,
going
that chicken
crazy.
sandwich was fire. I'm gonna give
It
that
is.
chicken
It
sandwich.
was, though.
I will give that,
Bro,
Yeah.
I had to wait probably like 2 months after it came out because it was just sold out everywhere. I'm like, yo,
Nah,
I can't even
I
get
drove
it.
to Mount Vernon to go get it. I'm not. I was one of them, man. I ain't not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Nah, I fell into it,
I
bro.
like 3 of them the first time.
Yeah,
He's I'm not trying to go back, man.
Nah, yeah. But that Don Julio Popeyes though, like,
Yeah,
I
that's,
thought it was fake because the chicken wings look like actual full chicken.
yeah.
they
full
changed
chicken
the wings around. Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, like the
Nah, they-
Chinese people
yeah.
like have been played in this too. Like it look like Chinese chicken wings, bro.
They
Like,
do.
right or
Yeah,
wrong?
yeah, right,
It don't
right.
look like Popeye's chicken wings.
Yeah,
bro.
right.
And then the sauce doesn't look pleasing. It don't look
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't know.
Nah, Popeye do different, bro.
Yeah,
do better,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I feel like that
Do
was just
better,
slap in
man.
the face of the hood.
Put some
That's
lemon.
not-
it was.
Put some Don Julio on the lemonade slushy. I think that was
That
sad.
would have went crazy. I wouldn't even. Nah, that wasn't racist. That was real.
That's an actual
Once you-
mix. That's
yeah,
an
that's
actual
actual
mix.
mix.
So once
bro.
you threw the chicken on the lick, like
Yeah, that's crazy.
Come on,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
not Fridays. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
right.
Yeah, like,
So let me okay. I'll rouse this question then, right? Is it a difference from when you cooking chicken on the grill and you just throw beer on it?
Nah, that's
I don't
pointless.
eat
I
that
feel like
shit.
that's
No,
No,
pointless.
I'm saying, but people do
I
it
feel
though.
like it's
But they
pointless
don't-
though, because it's not. I don't taste it afterwards.
I don't
like-
taste it, and people cook with beer. I don't know nobody
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cooking with Don Julio.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
with you.
Right.
Unless
I'm
it was
really
like some
dope.
like chef, like top 5-star
And
chef.
that was just for
and he'll just
aesthetic. That's not
Yeah,
aesthetic.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
aesthetic.
yeah,
That's not
yeah.
that shit don't do
Flames and
nothing.
shit,
The
that's
liquor
it.
burn off. You're right. It's for the fire. Yeah. All right, so I seen on the Shade Room today, Central C. Y'all know the rapper.
Yeah.
From I don't know where he's
The
from.
UK.
Oh, with the
UK.
With the Nike
He-
text.
Yeah, he put niggas on Nike
Hey,
Tech.
bro.
What y'all thought about that?
Damn.
No, he
Nah,
didn't.
that's a lie, bro.
That's
like
very
everybody was
cap.
wearing Nike Techs
Way
from way before.
Even
yeah.
in the 90s, they were wearing Nike
Uh-huh.
Techs.
That's cat.
We
Wow.
even had what? Oh man, this dude better stop.
Nah,
son.
yeah, but I, like,
Who
I feel
said
like
that? He said
Central
that?
C,
Central
yeah,
C.
but I feel like people just be saying that for clout, like because
Yeah.
they
I feel
know
like they gave him too
'cause
much
they-
clout. Now he's
exactly,
somebody. That's
because
the only
because-
British rapper I like is 21 Savage. The rest of these
Yo,
people-
talk about it.
Yo,
Talk
for real.
about it.
I feel like sometimes people just know what to say to get the people aroused. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
this is gonna be controversy. Like same thing with Lil Yachty and all of them. Like they just know certain things to say that they know themselves it's probably not even true, but they're just gonna say it just because it's gonna bring awareness to it. And it's gonna become a big
It's gonna
thing.
go viral and shit.
Exactly.
Nah, he ain't create that.
You ain't create no Nike tech, fam.
Yeah, word.
You ain't create no Nike, fam.
Yeah.
No Nike tech,
no
fam.
way,
Yeah.
sir. Nah. Mm-mm.
That's like I ain't gonna lie. Another thing too that was like people were just playing in our face. Do you see like what Elon Musk did in the inauguration where he went like
when he did that, not and people
Bro.
fight and say that's not that's a Nazi.
Bro.
Nazi.
come on.
People say they not.
Come on.
Yo,
They tryna
I don't know
say
why
it's
he
not.
did that,
then
man,
he was
but
talking
it's
about
like-
he's trying to show they love to people like cause you know how people be like, yo, bro, he went like
Nah, he emphasized that
Like,
motherfucker.
he-
Oh, he struck that.
Yeah,
He,
Yeah.
he struck that
Yeah,
out there.
yeah,
He
yeah.
took it deep from inside,
That's
bro.
one,
That's-
the only African American I'm scared of. 'Cause that
Straight
motherfucker-
that nigga, yo,
You're
for real.
absolutely
Nigga
right,
was born in
bro.
Africa, got a British accent, bro. I really think he's an alien, bro.
But then again,
Somebody said that. Somebody said he wanted the car seat mate.
but we
That-
don't.
That-
That's wild. That's wild. It's crazy though, right? They doing this old DEI thing, but they got one that is a fucking.
yeah,
Not
right.
even.
Shit is a joke. The president wife is an immigrant. Like what? Like,
Like, what are we
why
doing?
is she not the first one deported? If we
Yo,
don't talk about
facts,
it, like,
exactly.
what-
facts.
I mean, you know, he what did they say? He pardoned her, bro.
Yeah, okay.
He pardoned her.
Crazy, bro.
how y'all feel about President Biden pardoning his son? Why do people think that was surprising? I'm doing the
It's not
same shit.
surprising.
I'm
Yeah.
doing the same thing.
You know, people gotta stop. Like, we get it. Listen, maybe it's a contradiction. I don't know, but if my son, God forbid, whatever, if I got the powers to part, damn right, here you go, kid. Don't do this shit again, bro. Right?
Even though
Like,
he is,
Or
but
your
if you
first
do
and
it
last
again,
time.
just make sure I'm the boss still.
make sure I'm
Yeah.
still,
Facts.
John. I ain't gonna help you
it's true.
Next time.
next. Yeah, you asked out next time, but
I would've
what are you
probably-
gonna do? Like, I'm gonna send him to jail for.
I'm not letting Trump be in control of my son at all. Fuck that.
Come
Like, I'm
on,
not-
man.
yeah.
You kidding me? Like,
can't.
I mean,
Nah,
but you
nah,
ain't
no lie.
murder nobody. I mean, I don't know if you did, but I'm just
Ain't
saying.
do nothing
like,
but smoke some crack.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
saying.
you
Like,
doing.
what's
Hire a
wrong?
couple
I
of
had a gun.
prostitutes.
That's- I know 10 niggas that do that at home.
Word, right? Like, what are we talking about, man? Like, but
Hire mad prostitutes and have
Right,
mad
he
fun.
was regular.
right?
That's a Friday
He's a regular
payday.
dude, bro. Like,
That's
regular
one hell of
dude.
a good weekend.
Yo, for real, right? He's probably working too much too. Like shit. I don't know.
I need this.
I need stress. Stress with
Yeah,
you.
that's the same thing with like with what they did with Michael Jordan's son, where they caught him just chilling with,
Yo, you're right.
bro. They just caught him just randomly just.
Real quick.
But it's like, come on, bro. How many people you know
I don't
do that in
promote
the
that
industry,
shit,
bro?
but-
Like,
I was wait now. That's
No,
not
but-
regular for me. That's
no, it's not regular, but it's like,
nah. We don't promote
People,
that
yeah,
shit.
nah,
no, what
nah.
they say is like trying to say like they put a scandal on
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
who they are. Like,
Right.
like I said, you're right. I know regular people all the time. Like, nigga, you just do that in front of me?
Yo,
Yo,
that
I was seeing that shit in high school,
Let me
bro.
go
Like,
live real quick.
come on. I was seeing that shit in gym class and like, bro, what?
Niggas was snorting in gym.
Yeah, bro.
Getting ready to play
Niggas
ball.
say, yo,
Yeah, bro. That's how.
They sweating so much. Somebody,
Yeah,
let's
bro,
go.
that's how it is, bro. New York,
Yeah.
bro. Like New York is like, oh, it's crazy, bro. You see a lot of things.
Nah, he said he
Wow.
lying.
Yeah.
He lying, bro.
PS 113 is crazy.
Seriously. Hell yeah.
Yo.
Wild.
But the thing is, the access that you got when you're down there, it don't matter your age. Like,
Yeah.
the access is crazy,
Especially
man.
when you're a celebrity. Like I know if I was like a celebrity kid or a celebrity, I'd be a cokehead. Just be like, it's just-
That shit just come to you like, yo, you want shit? It's like bud, nigga, like shit everywhere. Like, oh shit,
Nah.
crush it. Not to say that's their level.
It's-
Oh,
that's
yeah,
their
well.
level. You know what I mean? When you walk in those rooms, you be like, and they just freely.
yeah, I do coke. First time, fuck around and die.
Hey, you want something? Nah, we good, bro.
Oh boy,
he
geeked
said-
out the whole shit.
You say you fuck with the donuts, bro? You know something? You like donuts? Yeah. You think it's actual donuts? Like,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck did I get
Nigga,
myself
nigga,
into?
nigga had to play like,
How the fuck we end up at Diddy house?
yo,
That's so funny.
how y'all brought me in
God.
a Diddy house? No Diddy.
Who's at the award show?
Yo, for real.
How the fuck I end up here?
Yeah, right.
All
Yeah,
right,
but
I
like,
got one last question.
What's up?
This is gonna be more like a serious question. Can you turn your morals on and off depending on the situation?
No.
That's good.
That's a great question.
I was just
I don't
actually
think-
talking to them
I
about
don't
that.
think. Nah, you can't turn your morals off.
Nah.
You
Well,
can't.
It all depends.
yeah, I was gonna say that.
Nah.
It all
I was gonna say-
depends because in certain situations in life, like I was telling them earlier, you know, certain people they have morals and principles, right? And they mix them up with
When
the rules.
people
And,
look.
yeah,
When people see, I should say. Go
they,
ahead.
they mix their morals and principles with rules and regulations. And when you mix your morals and principles with rules and regulations, you start forgetting who you are. Your morals and principles are what builds you, what you're supposed to go for. Now you get into a business or something like that, you have your rules and regulations. Like I was telling them earlier, you get mad because somebody took your overtime away from you. Oh, the fuck? How you do that? Now your morals is being taken away from you because you're not thinking about your kids. You're not thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about your future or everything around you. So now you're basically focusing more on your rules and regulations more than your morals and principles. That's why I said it depends, because it can easily be taken away from you. But if you're a strong, willing person and be like, you know what? Go ahead, take the overtime away from me. At the end of the day, my morals is going to tell me that I can create and hustle more money once I leave this 9 to 5.
And I'm not going to act out.
And I'm not going to act out.
I got my morals on that. I know how to. So that's
they can be removed, but you cannot remove them yourself. Because if you do, you will lose yourself.
I think people get that misconstrued, right?
Yes.
Like to be like, they probably would understand what the difference is or what it is, and be like, you got to stand on morals for every minute of your life. Like, nah, I got morals, but don't fuck with me, bro. Like, I mean, sometimes you got
to off and on switch. It depends on the situation.
Well, it depends.
One minute I'm outside, and next night I ain't coming out. I ain't coming out.
But I think you should be like at a high percentage of keeping your morals, man. Like sometimes you got to stand on what you stand on, and keeping your morals doesn't mean that you don't allow somebody to fuck with you either. You feel me? Like it doesn't mean that at all, right? I got morals. Like you're not gonna come feed me some shit that you think that I should be thinking about or doing. You know what I mean? You're wrong on that shit. I got my own. So yeah.
Okay.
Maybe do you feel that?
Oh no, I told you I turn mine on and off.
I got you. Yeah, bro.
Well, do you think it changed when money comes into play?
Yes.
For some people do. I don't think you should. That right there should play 100%, 1,000%. You shouldn't even mess with that at all when it comes with money and business.
What if you're in a fucked up situation?
Nah, I don't think so.
That right there, I feel like that right there is really just like a test.
But what do you think? What will happen? Like you trying to say that? Like if somebody will do you filthy, like not worry about their morals because they in a fucked up.
Say it's like something you shouldn't be doing. Say it's like selling drugs, killing something. You like that's not it. But you giving me $20K to do it? Nobody gonna find out. I'll do it. Or you like, nah, I can't do that.
Nah, I still wouldn't do it. I feel like that right there is like, bro, is like what really tests your morals though. And like that right there, you really see like, okay, like this is who I am. Like if I'm able to say no to this, then bro, just imagine what else I could say no to. Like you really got to be like firm on the no and like have your reasons why and principles. Like
I think that comes with self-discipline too.